To my YouTube channel. We have a topic to deal with today, which is what? Polynomial. Now, when you have a term called polynomials, I think two things will come to your mind. Because we have two terms joined together. So the term polynomial is derived from a Greek word, from two Greek words. First, poly, which means many, and then we have nominal, which entail terms. Now, by the time you coin the two words together, it gives you many terms. So what I'm trying to say in the nutshell is that the term polynomial comes from two Greek words. The first, poly, second one, nominal. And poly means many, while nominal entails terms. So by the time you put the two words together, it gives you many terms. But our emphasis is going to be on first definition. We should be able to define the term polynomial. We consider the notation, and then the degrees, also terms. Then we'll go to types of polynomial, and then thereafter we'll move into the calculations. Now, when we talk about definition of polynomial, polynomial can be defined as a quadratic or as an algebraic expression which composed of one, variables, two, we have coefficients, and three, we have constants, and then we have exponents. So when you talk about polynomial, it's an algebraic expression that has these following terms or elements. A polynomial equation always have variables. It has coefficients. For example, if you have 3x, this is a polynomial expression. So long as it has variable, it has coefficient, which is 3, and it has an invisible one, which is the exponent. So with this, is a polynomial expression. If you have x squared plus x minus 1, that's a polynomial expression. It has coefficient, invisible coefficient, which is 1. It has variable, we have the exponent, we have the constant. So this is what we call polynomial. Now, coming to notation, notation has to do with how polynomial expression is given. For instance, when you talk about polynomial function, it's usually denoted as p of x is usually denoted as p of s, p of x, talking about the notation, that polynomial expression or polynomial function is usually denoted as p of s, where x equal to what? Variable. So if your variable is a, for instance, our p of s polynomial expression will be p of a. If your variable is t, it will be p of t, as the case may be. So this is what we call notation. Now, when you talk about degree, degree has to do with the highest exponent of a monomial equation or monomial term within the polynomial. What am I trying to say in essay? When you are given a polynomial expression, for instance, we have a squared plus x minus 1, and you are asked to find the degree. The degree simply means the highest exponent of the polynomial function. So when you are to define, or if you are to define degree, what it entails is the highest exponent of a monomial expression within the polynomial. So this is a monomial expression, this is another monomial expression, and this is another monomial expression. So the highest power in the whole of this expression, which is called polynomial, is what we call degrees. For instance, if you are asked to find degree of this expression, degree is equal to what? 2. Is the highest exponent. That is what we call degrees. Now, talking about terms. Terms has to do with that part of expression, or that part of polynomial expression that is usually linked with arithmetic expression or arithmetic operations. For instance, if you have something like this, x squared plus x minus 1. Now we have how many terms? 1, we have 2, and we have 3. So terms mean that part of polynomial expression that is joined through with the help of arithmetic function. So plus or minus arithmetic function. So the first term, which is x squared, is joined with what? Positive x, joined again with minus 1. So that is what we call terms of polynomial. So terms of polynomial has to do with that part of expression that are usually linked together or joined together with the help of arithmetic operations. Now we talk about types. Types of polynomial. First one, we have monomial. Monomial, just as the name implies, when they say something is mono, you're talking about one. So in this case, it has only one term, consists of only one term. E.g., example will give us what? We have 3x squared, comma, we have 2x. So this is an example of monomial equations. Then we have 2, we have binomial. The word bar comes from 2 terms, consists of what? 2 terms. Of only 2 terms. Example, we have 3x squared plus x. Also, we have 3x plus 1. So this will give us a binomial expression. So we have 3. We have trinomial. We have trinomial. And this will consist of what? Only 3 terms. Example, we have x squared plus x minus 1. That's 1, 2, 3 terms. We have 4a squared plus 2a minus 2 also give us an expression of what? Trinomial. So this is just the introduction, and then we'll begin with solving some of the questions that has to do with addition, subtraction, and then multiplication and division.